it was making sure that we're seen to separate ourselves from Prince Andrew and the accusations against him. And really, over the last months, it's really not been nice as a York resident, as a city councillor, having our city so closely associated with Prince Andrew, especially as the allegations came out, but then through the subsequent court case and the reaction to it. I think it is important as city councillors, we voted yesterday to remove that honorary freedom. It's the highest honour the city can bestow upon a person. Previous recipients include Winston Churchill and Dame Judi Dench. And within that company, it didn't feel right that Prince Andrew retained that title.
What does this say, though, however, about process, about legal process? I've said in my introduction, whatever we think of him as an individual, and I'm not alone in not thinking very highly of him, however, in the eyes of the law, he remains an innocent man.
Absolutely. He remains an innocent man. And I think I did have a lot of, sympathy for the point that we had when we first proposed this motion a few months ago, that we should wait until he had his day in court. I think now, obviously, he's settled out of court. We'll never have that day. He'll never be able to put forward his case for the public to hear it. And so I think with that, we felt it was appropriate to act in the way we did. And I should also say that it was unanimous. You had Conservative councillors, Labour councillors, Greens, Independents and Liberal Democrats all voting together unanimously to remove the title.
But, Councillor, what do you say to those who will argue that this is posturing? Nobody thinks worse of the City of York, the city where you're a councillor, because of the role and the type of life led by the Duke of York. It's preposterous. It's posturing.
I can understand that point. I think what I would say is, as a resident of York, you're intrinsically proud of your city. You want the city to always be in the news for excellent reasons, whether it's our fantastic built heritage, the amazing people that come from York, or the brilliant things we're doing every day. And actually, in the last few months, we've dominated international headlines, the word York and our city, right across the globe, through our connection with a man who has serious accusations or had serious accusations against his name. And so I think for that reason it was right that we act, and I am, and multiple councillors, including one of York's MPs, also is calling on Parliament and the royal household to remove that dukedom as well.
Councillor, are you a fan of monarchy, the royal family? Would you off with their heads?
No. I think I'm not a Republican nor an ardent monarchist, but we did have people speaking who are massive monarchists who, for the reason of protecting the monarchy, they want to see the monarchy last hundreds more years, and they see actually close associations with Prince Andrew as doing the monarchy quite a significant harm. And so, and obviously people on the other side coming to our agreement as well. So I think it's not something that really divides along Republican or monarchist lines, and especially for residents of York, it's important that we stand up for our city.
Interesting, really interesting. I thought we'd catch you out. I thought you might be a secret Republican, but no, very honest.